Hello, peace and blessings and love to all my gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. This is Goddess Ali, and today we're gonna just jump right in real fast, real quick, of what made me start my spiritual journey. So, my mother's side is Christian, my father's side is Christian and Muslim because each of my grandparents practiced something different, but they still was together in a household and created a family and lived in one house. Black unity, blase, blase. But going to any type of church with anybody, I always fell asleep. I could never stay up in tune. It was like naturally my spirit just was not in it for none of that. But now that I have my own place, I got my own apartment when I was 19, moved in my own place when I was 20. So it's like I was still doing a lot of stuff that wasn't good. But then I started getting introduced and seeing and learning things about like frequencies, energy, and meditation was the first three things I started studying. So when I started studying and looking into those things, I'm like, yeah, I can walk in a room and tell that person's bad, and 9 out of 10, that was the troublemaker in school that got into a lot of fights and blah, blah, blah. So I started reflecting back on myself. I'm like, this gotta be real. This gotta be true. This gotta be it. Start dabbling into numerology. Started dabbling into colorology. That's when I stumbled around my chakras. I played around with my chakras, started getting them aligned, strengthened. That alone, meditation and cleansing my chakras and getting rid of bad people, bad energy, staying away from bad things. Even if you're my family member, my favorite cousin, love you. But if you can't be around me because you're going to destroy my energy or make me vibrate low, I can't fucks with you. So with that being said, it's like I started being real stern on it. Like, I was with a man for 4 years and lost a 4-year relationship with 4 stepkids involved. Like, it was a lot. I tried to date 2-3 more men after that. None of them could. The last man put his hands on me. We got to some physical. So I'm like, maybe it's me. So that's when I started doing my shadow work and I started realizing, like, I'm way more powerful than I give these men. I'm way more powerful than I give myself. And that's when I started following and subscribing to certain people on YouTube that was spreading the knowledge, information, had a notebook, wrote down things to go back and look at it, double check it, confirm it for myself. Got my own things to add to certain things that I've learned as well. So it's just like when you starting to feel like everybody is not fucking with you, everybody, friend, family, work is all crumbling, that sometimes will be the peak and the start of your spiritual awakening. Because when everything else around you is starting to fall apart, that's because you're starting to see the fucked up matrix for what it really, really is. And it's just crazy. It ain't cool. It's traumatizing. It's just not right. So we need to really get back to where we need to be, guys and goddesses. Melanated, carbonated beings, like for real. For real. Because when I start learning what I learn, and I get the information, and I come to spread the information back, and I want people to transfer information into me, because there's no such thing as Jesus. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. How can I manifest, meditate, manifest, talk to the universe, talk to ancestors, and I get more of things falling in place and the law of attraction starting to create around me? But shouldn't I get that same thing when I pray to Jesus? My family for generations. I even had an uncle a great uncle that created a church. So you know niggas is putting money in the church. And we still wouldn't get nothing. When I was out here battling my cocaine addiction, I didn't get no angel tap me on the shoulder, hey, do better. I didn't get that. I struggled with that battle even when I would be so low and I cry out to God and I pray to the Son of Jesus through the Son, get to the Father, help me, heal me, blase, blase. It was me that got me out of what I was going through. It was my meditation. It was my shadow work. It was me stepping back, staying home, cutting off people. Even if I had to lie to people in the beginning, tell them I'm here, I'm there, to just sit at home in my own peace and be by myself. But now that I've grew into myself, I could tell a person like, nah, I can't come out today. I have stuff to do. I got to stay home. And I don't have to give nobody no explanation, details in my life that's not helping me day to day with my life. So with that being said, it just starts with you really stepping back, being isolated to yourself. When you in your oneness, you meditate. You meditate. You clean and clear your chakras, align them. After you align and clear your chakras, I can multitask. So I would say shadow work before you cleanse your chakras. But I was shadow working, and once I got so far in shadow working, I was practicing my root, starting to strengthen my root. Then as I would continue to shadow work, then I elevate to the next one. Like every time I elevated in my shadow work that I started shadow working first, I started working on the chakra and learning about it. And that's another thing. You all cannot just get on these online and read and watch all these people different videos without doing the research for yourself. That's where knowledge kick in. We just here to give you the chapter. It's up to you to read the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like facts. That's like in school. Your teacher will say read chapter 2 through 6 by the end of the week. You know? That's the same thing. All of us on this platform and all us woke people that people want to call us and things of that nature, it's like we are giving you the keys and the tools. We can break it down as much as we can for the people that won't do the work and won't go the extra above and beyond. But the people that's really the chosen ones and really know who they are and what they're supposed to do, you're going to on your own be curious and go learn in the extra step or even double check what you're learning. We don't even double check anymore. Then we wonder why we is in a society where they can trick us, because a person can get on TV, be the president, and say something everybody's going to believe and follow and listen. Instead of listening what's told, going to look on their own, double checking, doing the research to see if it adds up. And that's just all we got to start doing is making sure. Even when you was in math, didn't the teacher tell you to check your problem? Work your problem backwards to see if you get the same answer that you started with. Come on now. Come on now. That's like me saying 2 times 2 is 4. Is equal to 4 divided by 2. Because you will take that time multiplication and get your answer. But when you take that same number you start with and divide it by one of the numbers, you should get that other number, because that's the 2 numbers you use to multiply to even get that first number when you start dividing, right? It's double checking yourself. So we definitely need to start double checking things and looking back into research and getting books of our own. Because when you get a book and you study that book on your own, you can pass that knowledge down to your kids, and some kids will understand what you say when you talk, but it might hit them different when they read that book. So I definitely suggest people to start a library inside of their house as well. I'm definitely doing that. So when my books come, I'm going to be letting y'all know. I'm going to be doing book reports. I'm on it. But after you start your isolation a little bit, your shadow work on your chakras, that's when you should start meditating in a manifestive way. And you can manifest through writing. You can manifest through meditation and just imagining. You can go to sleep and dream when you're relaxing, trying to get into your dream realm, you can turn around and just be thinking of everything you want. Everything you want. And just vividly, like truly vividly imagine everything you want. And you'll start creating the spark for the law of attraction. And once you do that, your life will start getting a little bit better. It'll start getting a little bit lighter. Like it will. It truly will. It truly will. So I just really, really hope that we just start double checking ourselves, double checking the research, getting information for ourselves to add to somebody else's information. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. We cannot be scared. They will try to shut us up. They will try to do a lot of stuff. Because I'm telling you, like, they've been battling me ever since I've been doing my spiritual journey and getting out this matrix. I'm dealing with a lot of court stuff that I have no business dealing with. Like, it's a lot, but that's for a different story, a different day, when I tell you how I break out the matrix. But I just was doing something real quick, a quick little video of what I think the main steps is to start your spiritual journey. Because once you start having your spiritual awakening, everybody that's not meant for you and not on the right frequency you're gonna cut them off anyway. So that's why I said start doing self-isolation, sitting in the house more, especially if you live by yourself. Or if you live with somebody or your kids, start being in a room by yourself for an hour or two with yourself. Even if it's just for an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, just have that alone time by yourself, away from people. And please, please, the shadow work. Number 2, the shadow work. Shadow work is most important. You got to go and tap into that dark energy, that dark side, the reason why you might lie, the reason why you might steal from this person, the reason why you might feel like you could finesse this person but not this. Go and really talk to yourself about all your bad qualities and how you can correct and change them and walk that light. But you got to tap into that darkness and understand that darkness and be real with yourself about who you are and what you do when you are petty, when you do grimy stuff, when you have in the past did something to somebody, and things of that nature. What has people done to you to make you build that wall up in yourself? And you got to let all that trauma and cleanse all that trauma and let it go. Then it comes chakras. Learn about your chakras first. Then start strengthening them. Raising the kundalini, very powerful. Even with them 3, you'll start seeing your life shift and change. Like, truly, you will. The 4th thing I'll say through a spiritual journey, after you doing your chakras, start meditating. Because when you work on your chakras, you can meditate, crystal work, a lot of different things. So I say meditation after chakra work because when you meditate, there's different forms and ways of meditation, and only you would know what you're trying to do. As long as you continue to go in it with a clear conscience, an open, pure heart, have that green chakra, real vibrant, good heart, good vibes, a strong aura, that's when you will unlock or spark, if not create and start the law of attraction for yourself. You'll get in that universal loop of the law of attraction, the law of money, the law of prosperity. Like, you'll start unlocking the laws of the universe. That's the big picture. The laws of the universe. So we need to get with it, because they don't want us to do that. They don't want us to come together as a collective. They do not want us to have this knowledge. All they teach melanated black and Hispanic people that all we was to this world was slaves from Africa, and this. They got beat, raped, women sold, men sold. They did the light skin, dark skin thing with us to knock us off and really warp our mind into the matrix that we're in. And it's so sad how far my people has really come. But once you see where certain things originated from and how energy and frequency and vibrations and words and vibrations of the mouth and your mudras and gang signs, mudras and shit, you start learning, you feel me? And all of that plays a part, and they know that. That's why they was able to use it against us, to deprogram us. But that DEA ain't gonna lie to you. It's been times where I'd have had dreams and stuff that I wouldn't even express to other people because I knew they were real, but I knew nobody would understand where I came from. It's been times where I would have dreams of me going into ancient times, like times I ain't never seen before or been around, but that dream felt so real. So I'm starting to learn that I was early time traveling through my dreams or astral projecting, whatever. I'm not gonna say whatever they are, but I'm learning which one I was doing. I'm still learning. Every day on this journey, we're gonna learn something new. So don't think because I'm talking about this topic that I know it all, know everything. Like, I can only talk about the things that I know right now. If anybody come and add on things to open me up more, I'm going to absorb it. And I'm also learning different things every day to where I'll be able to add on to what I know. So I'm absorbing knowledge from all aspects and angles. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a part of the journey. Don't think because somebody's up here talking about something like they know concrete. Like, that's why you got to double check and do your own research to learn for yourself. But don't never think because somebody got the gift of gab and can talk very well and good with words and good on portraying things out because their throat chakra is very vibrant. Because their throat chakra can be vibrant, but their other chakras unaligned. So just because they know how to project their words, the shit they say still might not be right. So that's where you got to really, really start understanding what's going on around you and what things you are given into and the things you are participating in. And the eyes is the key to the soul. They always say, like, be careful what you see, be careful at the frequencies you listen to, the things that you hear. Like, I've been changing a lot of stuff that I watch, listen to, like, and I've been seeing me waking up earlier in the day with a lot of energy to where I can work out now. And I used to be like 236. I'm now 210, 213, 210. I've been working out every day, having energy to get up and work out. I might, after my workout, be up an hour, 2, 3 hours, go to sleep, take a nap. But I meditate, end up taking a nice deep nap, deep sleep, wake up by 4 or 5, start prepping and cooking my dinner. Because I just got my own routine, you know? So it's like, hey, I've been seeing a lot of change within myself, so I can only imagine the next person. So like I said, the top 5. You're going to be isolated from people and things that's not for you anyway. So once you start learning about frequencies and energies and stuff like that, you will see certain people that you hang out day to day is not meant to be around you. So you just respectfully, slowly cut them off. That's how I had to. I wasn't like a bitch to where I was just like, oh, you're bad. You got bad juju. You been with this man this long and the universe been doing this and that. Now y'all got herpes and you still want to be with him? Like, no. Like, I had to slowly, I'm going to school. Even if I wasn't going to school, I had to tell people, so like, I'm in school, I'm working, I can't hang out right now. I can't chill right now. I don't want company to my house, I'm finna go to sleep, blah, blah, blah. Like, stuff like that. So slowly isolate yourself from people, because a lot of people cannot be on this journey with you. You cannot take nobody with you, like, for real. So you might as well start isolating yourself, start learning, start reading, start understanding energies, and start analyzing the people that you closely have around you. Because just because their energy is bad is the reason why you can't elevate. So that's why you have to let them go. Let go. Secondly, shadow work. You got to do the shadow work. You have to. You have to go within and tap that dark energy and touch that dark source within yourself to understand yourself more, forgive yourself, heal yourself, and love yourself, and start walking in the way of light from this day forth after you do the work. Learn about your chakras. There's 7 main ones that everybody talk about. There's more, but the 7 main ones, those are the ones. I'm going to let y'all do the research. I ain't going to talk too much. Yes. Meditation. Meditation will lead to manifestation. Manifestation will lead to the laws of the universe unlocking for you. And once you learn the laws of the universe, you just got to follow them, you know? Just got to follow them. It's easy. It's easy. Because while we trying to enjoy this physical world, there's a spiritual warfare around us every day. Every day. And y'all wonder why there's people that be getting out of jail, raping or touching kids. That's why they went to jail. Those are reincarnated spirits that's already signed their life over with the people. Because I'm not giving their name power right now. Because I'm still learning stuff and I'm upset a little bit. So with the people. And that's why they be reincarnating and doing and coming back and doing all this bad shit. And we wonder why it's so much wickedness. Because a lot of people, celebrities, have sold their soul. It's a lot of people that done wrong in these streets and died early and had an option. And sometimes you stuck in a realm. You stuck in a matrix. When they got you, how they got you, and can have you pray to Jesus all the way to your death. Somebody that's never going to save you. But the universe has laws that if you respect the laws of the universe in this physical world right here, that they will answer you and give you things. We need to wake up. Got to. Because as long as I prayed to Jesus, ain't shit happen. Shit happened when it wanted to happen. But it only wanted to happen because I physically in this world was working and doing things. But I'm not knowing because I got up and worked. Because my ancestors gave me the strength to do that. I'm sitting here. Thank you, Jesus, for the strength of waking up to do. That wasn't Jesus. That wasn't God. They're my ancestors. My ancestors. And I know a lot of my friends and a lot of people from where I live at is not going to follow, like, subscribe, share, comment, and none of that. So I don't even know how this journey finna go. But I am going to continue every day to talk about a new topic and to get this stuff out. I just have to. I feel like it's my duty to tell my people. It's my duty. It's my duty. Got to. Well, I love you guys. I hope everybody have a great, great evening. I will definitely be tuning in with another video later. I might do another one tonight. Or I might just go ahead and do one for tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to tune back in with you guys. I'm going to go through my comments, see if there's anything anybody specifically want me to touch on and talk about. I'm real open, and I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. I'm here to raise the vibration. I'm here to raise everybody's vibration, and we meditate together, and we heal Planet Kai, and we make sure we are ready for this war that's happening. It's already starting and prepared and beginning to, but like 2024... I started my spiritual journey in 2019. I didn't start getting serious and investing in it till 2020. 2021, I started seeing the changes. 2022, I'm starting to really walk the walk because I've been talking the talk too long. 2023, I got to get my warrior gear on. Because 2024, that's when the battle begins, baby. So, y'all better wake up.